That's a very great idea. Thanks for
Thank
letting
you.
me know. So,
Thank you.
yeah, so I talked about why goal setting is important and why don't we do that. So now the question is, what is goal? Anybody of you? And it is not that I'm going to only speak in this session. What is goal, Hira, to you? What is goal setting to you?
For me, I have set my goal to clear the civil services as soon as possible.
Exactly. So when you say that as soon as possible, for any goal to work out, you have to be very specific, right? That as soon as possible can be today for me, but it can be after 2 years for somebody else. Trust me. That's the communication.
Right.
That's the key of communication. When we are in a business, we have to be very specific. But thank you. At least you have a goal. At least you have written down that goal that you want to do it as soon as possible. The good thing is, guys, is in this entire world there are 3% of this world population who write down their goals on a piece of paper. Just 3%. And this is as per a research from Stanford University. And they once they write the goals on a piece of paper, they have a chance of being successful by more than 80%. Trust me. If they write their goals, they have a chance to be successful by 80%, right? So today I will talk to you on how to set the goals, what are the steps to it, what are the different kinds of goals settings we have, and we will see in action on how we are going to implement that practically. So for that, let me tell you one thing. Yeah, go ahead, Hira.
Actually, some of a student joined and he will not able to understand full English. So I
Right.
will request you to give some suggestion in Hindi also.
Yeah, thank you. I will do that. Thank you, Hira. So there are two kinds of goal settings. One is active and the other one is passive. So since Hira has requested that we can be going a little bit in Hindi also for some of the students. So here is the thing. I can't think better of anybody doing goal settings than Japan. How many of you know a country called Japan? Japan, they are the leaders. Japan is a country. They are the leaders in automobile manufacturing industry. But in the year 1920, they set a goal and they announced it publicly. In the next 10 years, we are going to be the best in the steel industry, ladies and gentlemen. When they did in 1920, they made it publicly that after 10 years, they are going to be a leader. They're going to be they're going to be a leader, and they did that, right? So when you do goal setting, whenever you do active goal settings, it has three advantages of it. So the first thing is, when you do goal setting, it tells you what you have to do, what do you really want. So for example, for Hira, he wants to clear the civil services examination. That is his ask, that he wants to clear the civil services examination. For some of the students, like Hira's student, they want to clear their competitive examination, right? That is their goal. My goal today was to come here and present on this beautiful topic, to prepare a nice presentation and to talk to you, to influence you, to empower and change your life. That was my goal this morning. And if you have a goal, you make, so whenever you set a goal, it gives you clarity on what you want in life. That is the first thing. The second thing is, it gives you a choice, to make the right choice, to make the conscious choice. So for example, if I know this morning I have to give a presentation, that is my goal. So what are my conscious choice? Do you think last night it gave me an opportunity not to watch any of the TV content, right? I was consuming positive content on goal settings, right? And I was recalling my personal experiences of what I learned. So the third thing is, when you write goals, it gives you control of your life. So when you say that you will clear UPSC, or Dilip is saying that, I want to be a leader in my field, I want to be a team lead. So that gives him opportunity to take control of his life. That, okay, it is my choice to become a leader. Nobody can question my integrity. Nobody can. People will always tell you, right, that you can't be a leader, because the matter of the fact in this world is, people, if I can't do any, if somebody can't do anything, they feel that nobody can be done, nobody can do this. But that's not the fact. For every problem, there is a solution in this world, and it all comes down to just one thing, that is called the goal setting. So these were the three advantages of what active goal settings can do for us. Again, right now you will ask me, okay, so you said that goal setting is very important, it can change my life, right? So how I can set my goals? So that is the next topic in my presentation. I'm going to share my screen and show you something. Let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes, we can.
Everybody?
We can see.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Awesome, perfect. And let me know if I'm going too fast, or if you have any question, you can intervene me in between. I would be more than happy to answer it. But I'm telling you guys today, try to make this 45 minutes we have, try to utilize this time. And today take an oath, take an action that today I'm going to set goals. So I'm going to make it easy. Goal setting, how it can be easy for you. So how many of you believe that goal setting is a skill? Goal setting, I said that goal setting is a skill. Not everybody knows this skill, right, Hira? Not everybody can set the goal. And when I say the skill, right? Yeah, Dilip, you believe in that goal setting is a skill. Because when you say the skill, right? Driving a bike is a skill. Driving a car is a skill. Learning, doing software engineering is a skill. Do you think we can't learn driving the bike? We will. If we know the fundamentals, we will. Same applies with the goal setting. The second step to the goal setting is small goals are very important than the bigger goals. I repeat again, small goals are very important than the bigger goals. So for example, if I want, so for example, I want to clear data engineering certification this month. That is my goal. And for that, I have to study for 30 hours. So my small goal is to study for 1 day. That is my goal. Easy? Fair enough? So the third point, what I want to convey to everybody, and this, I'm telling you very bluntly, very upfront. If you have a goal and if you don't have a deadline or a date, guys, it is just a dream. And dream can come true, it cannot come true. The moment you write down the date on the goal, you are you are giving a life to your goal. You are crystallizing your idea, whatever you have about the goal. So when you write down the date of a goal, right, what will happen? Maximum what can happen? You will not achieve that goal, right? Or you will achieve that goal. If you don't achieve that goal, at least you will become the person you want. Journey is important, more important than the destination. Beautifully said in Bhagavad Gita, right, Hira? So for example, Hira is preparing for civil services examination. And if let's say that for some reason, if he is not able to clear in the first attempt, do you think he has not achieved his goal? No, not at all. He has learned something. He has learned teaching skills. He has learned current affairs, and that will make his life richer. And he is going to empower others to do that. The fourth step, that which makes goal setting very easier, is action. Action, and I said action. So if you have a goal of buying a car, buying a beautiful car, right? So if you write down that on a piece of paper that I want to buy a Honda City. Yes, go ahead, Hira.
I have planned to book a car on 30th of September.
30th of September. Great. So for example, if you want to have a car on 30th of September, right? That is your goal. But for that, I'm sure you must have taken some action on, that where you get your finance from, right? How much money you make. So those are the action steps to the goal. So the fifth point for goal setting to make it work is, for any goal, you need to track it, right? So you need to track it. So let's say that when you go for playing cricket, right? So your performance is being tracked. Somebody is tracking your performance, right? So somebody is always making a scoreboard of how many runs you have scored, correct? And here, so goals. Whenever you make a goal, try to track it. So you can track it daily, right? It takes few seconds that, okay, I made a goal of walking for 30 minutes, but I didn't do that. So you have to cross check it that I didn't achieve this goal today, so that tomorrow you can achieve it, right? And any goal, I'm telling this again and again, people have different opinion in the market. People will always tell about never give up, never give up, never give up. No, you should be giving up on some things. So if you know that some goal is next to impossible for you, right, based upon your knowledge, your background, the place you are coming from, then you can modify that goal. That does not mean that you have given up on that goal. It is that you have prioritized that goal, right? So for example, if Hira knows that he cannot be a cricketer, right, and he is practicing it for hours and hours and not giving up one day that he will be successful, no. The wise idea is identify your skills, right? So for example, for me, I know that I'm good in engineering, and I'm good in communication, inspiring people, and doing presentation, and want to make an impact through my presentation, right? So if I go and try myself in acting, so what will be the outcome? Nothing. So these were the steps which makes goal setting very easier. Any question? Any question from anybody, please?
No, yeah, thank you.
All right. So I'm hoping message is getting delivered in the way I want it to be. Okay. So when I talked about making the goal setting easy, now what are the 8 steps, important steps in goal setting? This slide will talk about that. So the first thing is, if for any goal, identify what is the goal, right? So identify what is the goal. So for example, for Hira, the goal was to clear UPSC or civil services. Or for Prakash here, he wants to be a good programmer. So whenever you are identifying a goal, there are two types of goals, actually, two categories we will put. So the one is necessity goal, and the second is enrichment goal. So anybody can tell me, like, what is necessity goal? Can anybody
I
tell me?
think
Yeah.
I think necessity goals are those goals which are important to to achieve the target, achieve the goal.
Part of it. Anybody else? All right. So I will make it very simple. So for example, drinking water, right? Eating food, that is necessity goal, right? Food is required for survival, correct? But to learn public speaking skills, right? To read book for an hour, those are enrichment goals. May not be necessity at this point, but it can add value to your life little later. So that is the first step. Identify the goal. The second step is, whenever you have a goal, write it down. Write it down on a piece of paper. That is the second step. The third step is, whenever you have written down the goals, write the date you want to achieve it. And don't tell me that you can't write the date. So you can write the date that, okay, today you are going to eat healthy food. What is the big deal? You can write the date right there. And then fourth step is identify the obstacles. So for example, for any goal you want to achieve, there can be some challenges, right? So for example, if I want to wake up 1 hour early every day, I want to wake up at 6 a.m. There can be challenges, right? Obstacles, I would say that, okay, I have to sleep. I have to sleep early in the night. I have to close all my tasks, or I have to finish all my tasks before I go to the bed, right? So those are the obstacles. So once you have those obstacles, now write down the action steps. What I said, whenever you have a challenge, write down. So for example, for me, the challenge was, okay, that I am not able to get sleep on time, right? So I would be writing a step that, okay, I want to finish my work by 6 p.m., take a walk by 7, and then go to bed by 10. As simple as that, right? So these are again, just guys, examples. You can reframe these examples and set based upon your situation, your circumstances of life. And these are my goals. You can set your goals as well, because all of us are different. Fifth thing is, whenever you set a goal, try to review and track it. I will show you how I track it. Track it on a weekly or a bi-weekly basis. So you can write the goals and you can track it after end of week, how much you achieved and what was left. That will give you clarity. You can ask Hira. We myself and Hira, we together have a call sometime, right, where we do personal accountability calls, where I tell my okay, Hira, these were my goals for this week, and end of week we have a call and we discuss that, okay, this is the goal I have achieved, this is the goal I have not achieved, right? That really helps. The last important step for any goal setting to work is, we human beings are always driven by desires. We human beings are always have a desire to feel important. So whenever you achieve any goal, right, reward yourself. So for example, I will tell you, when I was doing public speaking and coming from a background where I could not speak in Hindi in front of people, to completing 52 presentation was a big milestone for me. But every presentation I gave, what I used to do you know? I will complete my presentation and I will go to Starbucks. I will I will go to coffee. I will go to ice cream shop and I will buy one ice cream and I will sit on a road and I will eat that ice cream to celebrate that, okay, I nailed it today. And that gives you purpose. That gives you clarity to move more. Now, being said that, what are the important steps for goal setting? Now, this slide talks about, if we have a goal, right, we can divide into different areas of goal, correct? So these are the 10 areas where you can keep your goal into. So for example, there should be some goal called lifestyle goal, right? So for example, Hira is buying a car. It can be his lifestyle goal. Self-esteem goal, then self-esteem that you want to develop yourself. So reading for 1 hour can be your self-esteem goal. Health and fitness, right? I don't have to tell about what is health and fitness. Job and career goals. And then we have personal organization. So how we can be a better speaker, how we can organize our life. So that is the fourth category. Then fifth category is like the relationship, right? So for example, some of us are here married, or maybe if not married also, we are in relationship with somebody. If you work for an employer, you are building a relationship with them, right? If you are a teacher, you are maintaining a relationship with your students. So that is one kind of goal area. Then most important, money and finances. Yes, you need money to live a good life. Then you have personal growth, right? How you can grow personally. Then quality of life, and then other goals. So these are some of the areas I set my goals all the time. So can somebody tell me what are 3 goals for money and finances, or health and fitness? What can be 3 goals? Not your goals, any goals in general.
To achieve next level?
In health and fitness, can you be specific,
No.
Dilip? For example, you said like
If
to achieve the next level, right? So that is a very abstract concept. So for example, if you want to, let's say that I'm talking about, can you tell me 2 of your health and fitness goal? What you want to do in health and fitness?
like I'm very thin, so
You want to gain some weight, right?
yes, I want to
Okay,
get some weight.
good. So that is one goal. And then second goal would be to eat healthy food, right? To achieve that. Prakash, can you talk
Right.
about can you talk about what are 2 job and career goals for you? Are you there, Prakash? Or maybe
Yes.
Sultan, can you talk about what are your 2 personal goals, job and career goals, basically? Prakash, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Sultan, go ahead.
Yes, Ajay.
Mhm.
So, personal goal means suppose if I'm working on some technology, so the
Right.
means achievement of new technology
Yeah.
could be in a bucket list to achieve it in a proper way. Okay, so that
Exactly.
could be my progress goal. Okay,
Yeah.
means suppose if I'm working on Java, so in a short span I need to learn the means Python or any new technology. Okay, the anything.
Mhm,
Okay,
mhm.
so this could be my personal goal.
I
And
see.
what else you are asking?
No, I was just asking like, what are your, I mean, what can be your personal goal or what can be your job or
Sure,
career
sure, sure,
goal, you know? So this kind of like,
sure.
yeah, thank you. So now there are 10 areas and I can give you list of goals you can set in all those 10 areas of life. Okay. All those different 10 areas. I can read some goals for you, but I will, for that, I let me finish some of my content and then after that we can go over there. I feel like that is very important topic. Some of us may not be able to identify what are the correct goals in every areas of life. Okay. So now the thing is goal setting in action. Okay. So this is a sample example of goal setting. And for me, I'm somebody, I sell something if I believe in, to be honest with you. So for example, if I'm talking about goal setting, I should be master in that. So I have mastered these skills over the period of time, and these are the templates I have learned and mastered it. So that's why I'm talking about this today. Okay. And you can, this template, guys, you can just memorize this template because it is very powerful. So the first thing in any goal is, yeah, go ahead, Hira.
Ajay, we have just 1 minute and 17 seconds remaining. So can we start it again? Or
Definitely.
it's,
So what we can do is I will stop sharing and then, I can set a meeting for 30 more minutes. All you have to do is join through the same link. Okay.
yeah, that will be better.
Definitely. So
Sure, Rajesh. Sure,
yeah,
Rajesh.
because we have just 15 more minutes left for this presentation, so we can do that.
Definitely.
Yeah. Thanks, Ira, for letting me know. Yeah, I will stop sharing right now and you can join through the same link. Okay. Let me
Yeah.
create a
Okay.
meeting. Everybody see you soon. 1 minute. Okay.